What's going on, Sky Squad? We are back in the building. And we got some things to talk about because today is three strikes and you're out. Now, what you just saw on the screen was a little sneak peek at what we got to talk about later on. So don't fret. We're gonna get on to it, but just give me a minute because we got some things to talk about first. We talking Real Housewives of Potomac drama. Oh yes, three strikes and you is out, Sky Squad. Let me tell you, we got to talk about and we got to talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now I know we don't typically cover that on this channel all the time, okay? Not in a real faithful way. But I gotta tell y'all, if you're not watching this season of Beverly Hills, you are definitely missing out, okay? Because it is going down in the 90210, okay? Last night was so good. It was so good. And let me tell you, the MVPs of this season are Garcelle and Sutton. They are holding these girls' feet to the fire, okay? They are not letting their foot off their necks, and they are keeping the girls shook, okay? Keeping the girls shook. Now, a lot of this is revolving around Erica Jane and the drama that she's going through. And, the Sutton had called a meeting with the girls to find out, what they should be doing about this situation, if they need to lawyer up or anything like that. And a lot of girls had expressed their concerns, especially Dorit. She was going off, and she was literally on the same page as Sutton, even though Sutton was really, kind of leading the charge with this whole situation. But, Kyle had asked, for some opinions about what they should be doing about the situation from a friend of hers. Crystal had asked, a lawyer friend of hers. So people was asking things, but that good Lisa Rinna was firmly by Erica's side, firmly sticking by her, because that's what she do. She's such a good friend, except if your name is Denise, okay? But anyway, when it came down time for them to confront your girl Erica, suddenly people was without spines. Suddenly Dorit was all soft-spoken and demure and not having that much to say. And Garcelle was keeping that foot on Dorit's neck last night. Meanwhile, the other girls, I feel like had probably already tipped Erica off that they had that little meeting. But Lisa Rinna was trying to keep Sutton's feet to the fire by telling her to be honest about what she had been saying. And for some reason, they had invited Teddy Mellencamp back to the thing to jump on into this thing. My thing is this: if you've been fired, girl, stay away. Stay away. We don't want you back on this show. Listen, I will promote All In by Teddy Ruxpin or Mellencamp or whatever the case may be on all my social media platforms, if she just stays away from this show, because we don't even want to see her on the show no more. You've been excommunicated from the group. Why are you still coming back? Why are you still inserting an opinion? We don't want to hear it, okay? That's just my little diatribe on Beverly Hills from last night. It was sitting on my spirits, so I had to let y'all know what was going on in case you're not watching. Now, next week's episode is going to be real good because Sutton and Eric are going to go head to head again, and Sutton not playing with her this time. And then we're going to have Garcelle and Dorit going at it, and Garcelle ain't playing with Dorit either, okay? So you guys make sure you tune into that next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because it's about to go down in the BH. Now, speaking of things going down, okay, it's about to go down in the Potomac as well, all right? So I don't know if you guys have seen this clip that's floating around, but it is a sneak peek of next week's episode, well, this coming week's episode of the Real Housewives of the Potomac, where that Dr. Wendy finds out from that good Ashley Darby that Gizelle been spreading the word about these rumors about Eddie, okay? She been spreading the word, and Wendy is not pleased. Wendy is not pleased in the slightest. Now, this sneak peek came courtesy of our girls when they was doing, the Bravo chat room. And I got to tell y'all the truth. Gizelle stirs up the mess on Real Housewives of Potomac, but she is actually pretty good, and her and Portia got a real good chemistry going over there down to the Bravo chat room. And I actually enjoy Gizelle on the Bravo chat room, so that's saying a lot. And it's not that I don't enjoy her on Potomac, because I do. I mean, I understand she's a necessary type of personality to have on that program. She is Big Sister Almighty, doling out the advice, bossing the girls around, getting the girls together, spreading all the rumors. Y'all know what she's doing. Anyway, this is what's going on. So in the scene, let me set it for you. Let me set the scene for you. Wendy says, well, Ashley brought something to me in which she says, you guys saw in a blog about my husband. She said, let's be very clear. Don't attack my husband. And so Gizelle says, why are you looking at me? And then Wendy, at this point in time, she says, I'm putting your ASS on notice because what you're not going to do, let's be very clear, is you're not going to play with my husband's name. And I'm saying that to you kindly. So then Gizelle breaks bad and says, I don't care if you say it meanly. I don't give a SHIT. Now, typically, you don't see Gizelle come up out of that character like that because she was sitting there looking unbothered, slurping on this drink like she was doing. But she kind of got a little buck. And I'm like, well, wondering, well, why is she getting a buck? Because normally she like, I didn't do this. I didn't say no rumors. Oops, was it me? You know, whatever. So then Wendy, not to be disturbed in the slightest, says, don't, because you will get your ASS whooped. Okay. Now, this is definitely a far cry from the professor that we met last season. But you know what? I got to tell you, I'm all the way here for it. I am here for the level up and I'm here for the warning. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, girl, listen, this lady has, come after these people, marriages, season after season after season, and somebody gonna have to set us straight at some point or another, because there's a lot of things you can talk about and a lot of gossip that you can spread amongst the group, and it could be fun shade and y'all could all banter and stuff like that. But when it comes to, the stuff about the marriages and stuff like that, it's one thing if it's in the news, but it's another thing when you bring it to the show. We talk about this thing time and time again. But here's Gizelle yet again. She is stirred up the juice, and Wendy is issuing a warning. Girl, you keep on messing with me, you gonna get that behind toe up, okay? Let me know in the chatterization if you think Wendy will actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like she might have been a little serious about that. You know what I mean? Let's move right on along to the clip that I gave y'all a little bit earlier, because we got to talk about this. Now, I don't want y'all to see this. If you head on over to the good Mrs. Mia Thornton's page, she's back in action. Oh, yes, she is, because she read the girls down on the Instagram and the social media and stuff like that. So this is basically what's going on. Now, let's take it on back. Take it on back. I told y'all this yesterday. Let me see if I still got it. Dang, I'd have deleted the file. But anyway, we talked about it yesterday about how, and I can show you on the screen real quick, because Mrs. Mia Thornton actually posted it herself. There was a clip from the Jasmine brand. It was an exclusive that we talked about, and where it said, Candiace, says she watched Mia Thornton lie at every turn and addresses Mia's age. So Mia posted this as a clapback. She says, minding my own businesses. Okay, not business, businesses. Okay, businesses, because you got several. Okay. So she says this. She says, oh, y'all want to pop off with me? I'll be happy to get you adjusted. Okay. She says exactly where you'll find me, minding my own businesses. Hashtag 3 strikes, hashtag Bravo, hashtag puppet. I wonder what she meant by puppet. Let's proceed. So then in the comment section, she says, no one has ever asked the age difference. Heck, G don't even know. We had to think about it our own selves. I said he's 68 and I'm 36. Where's the lie? Yes, when I met my husband, I was a bartender. I worked serving drinks for a few weeks, then converted to an exotic dancer at a 5-star restaurant. Where's the lie? Yes, I think Gizelle has a beautiful heart. If you pay attention to the scene at Karen's, I say, if Gizelle wished death on Ray, then it's questionable. I was asking a question. Wendy's boring. No storyline, but was trying to stay relevant on account of me because I'm lit, honey. Where's the lie? She said, please tell me what I lied about. But this right here, I don't play with. Okay. Mia is not playing with the girls. Okay. She's not playing with the girls. And let me tell you something. For a season 1 housewife, she is coming in with a bizang, okay? Coming in with a bizang, coming out swinging with that thing. But I want to know, what do you guys think about this situation? Because, Candiace did have a lot to say about Mia, lying at every turn. Do you think that this was just a great return serve? And she also threw in a little bit of shade about Miss WENDY Osefo as well. So I want to know, what I'm thinking about right now? Let me tell y'all what I'm thinking about. Okay, we got to talk about it. This is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that reunion seat and chart, what that's going to look like. Because all the girls are at odds right now, at least from where we are in the season. I mean, and we only on what episode? We about to go into episode 7 or 8. I can't even remember. But at the end of the day, think about it like this. We only at episode 7 or 8, and we've had tons of drama. I mean, we've had more drama in this season than I think that we've had in some other housewife shows, you know, for an entire season. So Potomac is really delivering. But what it makes me think of is this. You know, it seems like the dynamics are constantly shifting. You know, you got Wendy facing off with Gizelle, and she's going to face off with Robin in this coming episode. So she's not cool with them, but she is cool with Kern. Okay, so we got Kern over here. We got Ashley spreading the tea that Gizelle gave to her. So we've got to wonder, where is Ashley and Gizelle going to be after the tea gets spilled? Okay, so then we got Candiace kicking Ashley out of the house at the end of the when we see the next episode. So where does that leave them? And you know they ain't gonna never get along. Candiace has also said she's never gonna trust Karen again. So now you got that dynamic, and you got Candiace saying that Mia is a liar. So now you got that dynamic going on, and then you got a scholar. Will she even be invited to the reunion? Can she get a package, please, an intro package? Because I like her. Okay, she asking the questions that the people want to know. So then you got Karen and Gizelle, and you know, if you got Karen and Gizelle, you basically got Karen versus Robin too. So, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to think, what is this reunion seating chart going to look like? Where they going to sit? Don't nobody like each other. And I'm all the way here for it because it don't seem that serious right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't seem that deep. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What that seating chart going to look like? Give me your estimations. We should do like a little bet or something like that. A little seating chart game that we play as we go throughout the season. And then we, you know, modify the chart based on where everybody is with their relationships with each other. That's just something fun to do. Anyway, let me let y'all go. Let me get off this line. Listen, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell button. Join the texting community so I can send you a text message as soon as a new video drops. And with that out of the way, let's get down with this outro.